Big Papa Bear, did you just write that? I don't think so. I think that's an older comment. Who's going to be first? Who's going to be the first boy? First boy at the party. Usually not cool, but in this situation, it's actually cool to be the first guy at the party. Where there are going to be no chicks, probably. Very few at least. Very few at most, I guess. What's up, Zap? How's everybody doing? Ready to see how big that noggin is? Well, we're gonna learn a little bit about phrenology and the science behind it. Then I've got a couple. A lot of people say it's pseudoscience. I'm not convinced. Lots of big words here. Oh, I should probably move this chat box over here. There we go. You have a master's in phrenology. Nice, nice. M. Lamb, thanks for the bits, man.
All right.
Jay Wells, first sub of the evening. Thank you very much, my big dick buddy. Looking pretty fat-headed today, Chief. It's disappointing. Disappointing. I've been on a nice little 4-day streak. Thank you very much, Elite Tricky. I see a lot of people using the emotes just fine. I haven't changed any settings for it. We got the calipers. $42 for digital calipers.
All right.
And this, which I found around the house. Thank you very much. Who just gave something? Benja. Thanks for the sub, Benja. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness, it's starting to go pretty quick. Not all of them are showing up yet. Keys6464, thank you so much for the sub, man. Josh OTV, how tall are you? I'm 6 foot. The real kind, not the 5'10" liars out there. And I get that extra height. It's coming from skull girth. That's cheap for calipers. Well, of course. When am I going to use calipers ever again? McDiv, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Big dick move. All right. 413 viewers. All right, we can start flipping through here. I'll show you guys the calipers first. All-Star. First, look at the presentation. The presentation. I still got all our other friends here. The Big Ed, thank you, man. Captain Spiderpool, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Vag tackling King Alpha, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm not measuring it yet. We're gonna learn about phrenology first, and then I've got. Is this the tab? Yeah, and then I've got this with all of the stats about average head size. So we can figure that out. Progs, thanks for the $3. Just here to hang out with all my big dick friends. Well, of course you are. Thank you. Noisy Panda, thanks for the buck. Nice noggin. Well, thank you. So we have to learn first about it. So this was written by a scientist, maybe. A genuine husband versus an unreliable husband. Which one of these are you? Which one of these are you? Young ladies, indelibly fix this shape in the shape of head in your memories. Any man who will make a natural, kind, and true husband will have a head and outline from the side view like this. Does anybody have a head this far back? It's pretty fucking far back. I don't have. I'm unreliable. I'm unreliable.
All right.
I'm an unreliable man, apparently. I got a big fat jaw. Thank you. Please bleed with me. Appreciate it. Hey, beautiful yourself. Oh, I didn't read this one. The reason this man is an unreliable husband is because he is very weak in conjugality and parental love and exceedingly strong in amativeness. Young ladies, be aware of men as husbands. Bigamy comes directly from amativeness. Good Lord, what are... I'm trying to remember what amativeness means. I'm fucking done. Conscientiousness is weak and secretiveness large. Something to keep in mind. Polygamy is an amalgamation of amativeness, spirituality. Spirituality is a bad thing? And veneration. Strange, but perfectly true. Imagine getting to say that in your science. It's strange, but it's true.
All right.
Oh, now, who among you are positively honest? Thank you, Tim Layden. Thank you, May, and thank you, JT4414. Appreciate it. And thank you for the gift subs right there.
All right.
Wanyan, thank you. A lot of fucking subs already. We're storming through this. So are you guys positively honest? Or you just know that the guy who wrote this had an uncle that molested him with a head that looks like that? And he's just sitting here like, positively selfish, tricky, and deceitful. There was no candy in the back of that carriage. There was only a lifetime of fear around men. Bradley's Gamertag, thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, exactly, the no-neck guy.
All right.
Whereas this guy, the alien-looking head, that's honesty. That's positively honest. Make a sharp contrast between this and the opposite.
All right.
He that hath eyes to see, let him see. Here is a good head from a back view. What a wonderful difference between this and the other. Exclamation points. A linchpin in legitimate science.
All right.
Getting excited during it. Honesty is almost wholly made up from the element of conscientiousness alone. To be positively honest is to have a strong degree of this faculty, self-esteem and firmness. These three faculties, when predominant in the mental constitution of anyone, will make him wholly reliable. I like how he doesn't even address reasons behind it. No, he can't. No, it's just making shit up. Pretty cool science.
All right.
Ginja Ninja Cat, thanks, buddy. Here's an outline of a head that we want all men, women, and children to perfectly fix in our minds, because I will never forget what happened in that utility shed when I was 9. Deceitfulness, the element of human nature that make people deceitfulness are approbativeness, amativeness, secretiveness, eliminativeness, acquisitiveness, vitativeness. What? When these are strong and conscientious... He's making shit up.
All right.
Junior Dog, thanks for the sub, buddy. What we got next? I'm getting... Is this like Hitler if he were hiding? It does, doesn't it?
All right.
Picture a mustache right here. That looks like Hitler's profile shot. Lucky boy! Thank you for the sub, man.
Oh, yeah.
The Snazzy Zebras, thank you. Doesn't it? It looks so much like Adolf. The hair, it's... Oh, what kind of ears do I have? You guys should know because I already have one. Dude, this is hilarious. Look at this. Musical. Just a big fucking... big fucking stupid ears. Oh, because he likes music. Smurf Sauce, thank you. Feminine, masculine, selfish, foxy, candid. Okay, balanced, he just covered his bases because almost every ear looks like this, unless you got one of those attached earlobes. I guess I got like a half and half. Got a little attachment there. Oh! And Conway, thank you for the $100. This is the quality content I'm subscribed for. Big dick move, $100. Thank you so much. I was fascinated at how much this gentleman looks like Hitler hiding in Argentina in 1951, and I was trying to figure out which kind of ear I have. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Conway. Very big dick of you. And the Snazzy Zebras and Smurf Sauce. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, all right. There we go. Let's see if there's any dog whistles about Hitler here. This was probably written before Hitler. This was definitely written before Hitler. So this is just that's just a weird happenstance. Thank you, Shadow. Masculine head and face, feminine head and face. Man, this guy does look like a bitch, but based on the back of his skull, what we learned earlier, he would be a good husband. A bit of a bitch and probably terrible in the sack, but he'd probably be a good husband, right? That's what we learned, the corners and the angles. This, very masculine. He looks tough. He looks like he'd be one of the bad guys in Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, it is. It's just the first two flipped. This motherfucker got lazy. Yeah, I think the year on this was like 1902. What does it say? Here is a masculine head and face, made so by the masculine faculties of the mind. I'm telling you, science back then must have been insane. He just said what it was and said because of the features. This man is tall because of the distance his head is off the ground. Wow. Really throwing some shade at science. Eudaimonian, thank you for the $3. At 5K, measure your nutsack volume. Anyways, hope you have the head shape you desire. XOXOXO. Thank you very much, man. I know, these drawings are hilarious. I purposely didn't click through all of them because I knew they'd be funny. Feminine head and face. Or wait, masculinity is inherent in certain faculties. So you mean features? Or I guess faculties was what they said back then. When these are in lead, they not only give masculine nature, but form the masculine head, face, and body. Why is the head and face the opposite of the masculine? Because the feminine faculties are predominant. There is a great vital truth right here. Indeed. You could have sold any books back then. Bongo87, thanks for the sub, buddy. I see we're getting the same thing again here. The genuine mother. An unreliable mother. Look at this bitch. God, I hate my kids. I should have never got married. My husband looks like this. I'm so unsatisfied. I married him because I thought we'd have normal back of head children, but no, it didn't work. This is just a repeat of that other one. The genuine father. This guy's getting a lot of content out of the same fucking thing. I wonder if he knew 118 years from when he wrote this that a lot of people would be making dick jokes, making fun of him. Probably not. Or maybe he's the ultimate troll. A genuine father. Thank you for a genuine father has a very odd bald spot, apparently. These all look the same. I know. Let's see. What's the next one going to be? A thinker or a looker with his sloped brow, his big outlooking eyes. This guy's long, very straight nose. The thinking student. To think out and understand the principles, definitions, reasons, causes, laws, and solutions of educational problems is to possess a strong degree of causality and comparison. And this guy apparently can look at things and be like, I know how big that is. I know how big that is. In what color? That's a blue balloon. I'm a looker. What? Oh, here we go. This outline of head and face shows all the good qualities in the head. Fix this outline of head and face in your mind because it shows a weak degree of good qualities. There you go. Look at the top of that skull. This is clearly the area that holds the good qualities, and he possesses none. No good qualities. And look at his scary ears. What did we learn about these ears? I thought these were the ones that were like elven or something. Thank you, Northern. Thank you, War of Northern, for the sub. Appreciate it. And Brad Sheppy, hey dude, do you think what you've got is big enough to also bring back Bible studies? Yeah, definitely. It's just the last couple times. Yeah, I possess all qualities. The one on the right is always inhuman. You're exactly right. It's ridiculous. Greed. Even they didn't even give him lips. This guy got lips and smile lines. This guy got an underbite. Very, very judgy on dental problems. The above illustration shows 2 Roman noses are surely too many in one family. That's how people kiss. They can't get their noses close enough. No, that's Vondus. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Affection. This unfortunate weakness of human nature comes directly from a single faculty or mental element, to wit, approbativeness. It is a false desire to please and be agreeable. They were just talking about the kissing problem, and now he's off into the weeds here already. Buddha Strike, Webster, thank you very much, boys. Recognize both those motherfucking names. Yeah, this guy was either a troll or he had the most ridiculous lump on the back. That's the solution here. This guy was either a troll, which I doubt because of the year it happened. Braden, thanks for the sub. Or he just had a giant lump back here, and he was trying to write a book about, like, oh yeah, you want to be a great fucking husband, you want to be a great, big dick fella, your head better be lumpy as shit. Is this guy supposed to be? Oh, he does look intensely like he needs some kind of chin reduction. Full head of hair though. Yeah, that's Mrs. Doubtfire vibes here. If you notice this head shape, it may be Robin Williams pretending to be a maid to get back together with your wife. Nobody looks like this.
All right.
Nobody looks like this. Greg VDV, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Danger. Professor A. Graham Bell, is that him? Is this the guy who wrote it? Pointing out that he is not a dangerous man. Also, he looks like a bit of a thinker to me. Yeah, these are all fucking Disney villains. Alpha High T, thanks for the bits. Some of these aren't showing up. I have to scroll back. Avagantimo. Fuck yes, Phrenology stream. I know. Well, I'm making sure everybody knows how much of a well-studied and serious science this is before we get into it. Pugnacity. The third pillar of science. Pugnacity, skulls, and lasers. Soggy Dingus, thanks for the bits, buddy. Intellect, destruction, and combat. The intellectual hatchet. The intellectual hatchet. Jesus Christ. Lardo, thanks for the $5. Who are you? Why are you so wise in the ways of science? Because if you want to learn science for real, you have to read phrenology books from 1902. Yeah, this motherfucker's got no eyes, but I think that was just them. They're showing the acts of it. This could have been any number of things. Any number of shapes. He even put the little axe thing in there. Intellect, however strong in itself, is powerless alone. One might possess the intellect of a Webster and be powerless to use the intellect without executive force. There is no force in intellect itself. In other words, there is no motor power in intellect unless there is back of intellect. This guy's just vomiting words. This guy's just fucking vomiting words. IQ Brightburn, thanks for the sub, man. And Mike Sound 10, thanks for the $10. Hey, to the big fan of PKA. I've been watching since around 100 off and on. You, Kyle, and Woody are all great people, and I'm excited for PKA 500. Thank you very much. That is a long fucking time to be watching. We all really appreciate it, man. We all really appreciate it. Oh, shit. Yo Hatchet, thank you for the sub. Alpha High T, thank you for the bits. And Splashman PNG, $5, thank you. Hey, Far Cry is genuinely a great game, and you can enjoy on stream. Far Cry 5 is dog shit, but Far Cry 4 and 3 are good. For now, looking forward to the phrenology. Well, thank you. Thank you. So, well, that's retarded. Not what you said. This is silly Billy. Jealousy. Ooh. Do you have an underbite? Then you must be a jealous person. No lips and an
Oh,
underbite.
yeah.
Scenarios, thank you for the $5. When's your go-to home defense weapon? Rifle, shotgun? I just have a... Oh, it's your massive fucking head? Yeah, it's my head. It's my head. Just fucking... ram people. Nobody gets up from that. I had to register my head with my local PD. I don't know what this is meant to show. They just got to make up body parts. This guy, fucking classic gossip. Thank God this seems to be... I've never met anyone who looks like that. The above part of the head is the region of steadiness.
All right.
Now, you can tell when a scientist is serious when he uses terms like the above part of the head. Thank you, Look to the Future, for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. So this guy, he's got a lot of steadiness. And he'd probably be a very good father and husband. However, and he has balanced ears. Practicality. Wait, what? Just he just points to the back of the jaw. This is Will. Which, in a funny way, calling the back of the jaw willpower is probably a way they were making fun of fat people in the year 1902. They'd be like, oh, if he's got one chin, one jawline, he at least knows not to eat too many whatever we like, tarts and apple pies. But if you find a man with no above part of the head and large jowls, no will. I'm behind this one. This is the region of vital magnetism. This guy's deficient in vital magnetism. Does that just mean how much people want to fuck him? Nighthawk, thanks for the sub. And Fundamental, thanks for the sub, man. Because this guy is grotesque. No women are going to want to fuck him. That's why they're going to find one of those sexy-ass guys with the flat back of the head, and they're going to bang him out, or he's going to bang them out. And then they're going to have to take, their single mom ass to one of these guys later in life. And that's learning lessons.
All right.
Gentrified Andy, thanks for the sub. Dev RPG, thanks for the sub. 666 viewers, spooky. I know, man, spooky as shit. A standard of laziness. We want all our readers to fix this head and face in their minds. It is a positive standard of constitutional laziness. Big goofy ears, although I think those are balanced ears. And then look at him. Just gave him fucking shitty hair. Shitty hair, an uneven nose. Big ol' lower... Yeah. That's probably kind of what I look like without a beard. The standard of laziness, I guess, is what I am.
The tippity-top standard of laziness. I don't know why I'm doing David Attenborough. Because this feels almost more like a nature documentary than anything even approaching science.
Seabass, thank you. Oh! The minor keys or faculties predominant in this. Notice the opposite. Cautiousness. This person has never existed. This guy is ghoulish. This person must be easy. I've seen people who kind of look like this. Look at the will on this guy. He's losing a little bit of will right here, but for the most part, lots of will. Lots of will. Yeah, Voldemort looking ass. Exactly, dude. Oh, well, what kind of nose do you guys have? A positive, a neutral, negative, peculiar. That is a very odd, that's right. It's a peculiar looking nose. Good and bad. Selfish and hopeful. Balanced, motive, mental, vital. I guess I've got a neutral nose, but I would have had a hump in it if I hadn't got it fixed. And so I guess I would say I would be positive. Center of personality is right in the bald spot. To be strongly individualized and have a distinct personality is to have a predominant faculty of self-esteem, as indicated in the above picture. I mean, he does look positive, looking up, having a good-ass time. What does he have? He has a neutral nose, seemingly. No lips. Very hit or miss on who gets lips in this book. Balanced gang. Yeah.
All right.
And the mole that everyone has hidden under the hair on the back right of their skull, that one mole is responsible for first law of nature, is self-preservation, the catfish, Texas pony, and hard-shelled turtle, resistance to death, and instinctive love of life. All of that is located here. So go ahead and check. Everybody check. Everybody has this. John 140, thank you for the sub. Alpha High T, thanks for the $5. Highlight of my day, thanks for the last Taylor. What are plans for? We're keeping that under plans for now. But thank you for the $5. Appreciate it.
All right.
Mr. Buck69, thanks for the sub, buddy. The center of vitality. Amativeness. What? The 4 faculties that hold people to earth most are vitativeness, amativeness, alimentativeness, acquisitiveness. Study this and make your own observations. So everyone on earth has a Cupid, a strong man, a picnic, and money. And those are the things that hold it all together. The 4 pillars of science. Here, this guy doesn't want to toot his own horn, by the way, but here is a remarkable outline to study. The heavy outline represents a well-balanced head. The other shows very weak faculties of benevolence. That's true. I wouldn't want to be with someone, or even in the same room with someone who has a head like this. That'd be very disconcerting. At least he's got smile lines, though. He's not letting it keep him down. Firmness, self-esteem. This guy's running out of places on the head to say where stuff comes from. He's hit the same bald spot area, the same back of the head, the same jaw, the same nose. I'm pretty sure some of these are directly in conflict with one another. Thank you, P. Smith. Appreciate the sub, man. Yeah. Plucky comb. Pluck is a fact. Here's an illustration that explains the fundamental elements of it. I gotta know, this guy's upper lip game's very strong. Who balds like that? He's not actually pointing to bald spots. He's pointing to the areas of the head. But because this was drawn in 1901, it just looks absolutely trashy. Look at this, guys. Look at these pouty eyes. He looks like he's about to look up at his lover and give him head. He's got, these are the lips of a cocksucker, and the nose of a cocksucker, and the ears of a cocksucker. It's just some guy named Alan that he knew that he hated. He just took pictures of that and then drew him. This guy was just getting revenge on everybody who didn't like himself. Everybody who's ever mean to him. And this is called the pedophile eyebrow.
All right.
Thank you, 49er Minor. Appreciate it, bud. Two pages ago, he said this was the positive. Or no, the hopeful nose. He's reusing the same fucking pictures. Why and where the presidential bee buzzes. The buzzing of the presidential bee is nowhere else than the faculty of approbativeness. No further explanation is needed. No, you've heard it here first. No further explanation is needed. Dangerous. Do you have a back of your head? Then you're dangerous. Rage, anger. He's really pouring a lot into this one area. Rage, anger, sarcasm, ferocity, brutality, animosity, viciousness, butchering. The classic personality trait of butchering. Arson, murder, temper, shooting. I'm sorry, you're not very good at sarcasm because you have so much shooting and murder. Yeah, that guy is spooky. Yeah, this guy looks like a cop. Self-esteem, is that what it is? Self-esteem, firmness, and comb. No, I'm not reading all that shit. Holy smoke. Self-explanatory. If you have a fire on your head, put it out! It's self-explanatory! Put it out! Put the fire out on your head! And the area that is also responsible for arson is also what makes you want to have money. And the bald spot is responsible for number 13. Number 13. Occult tendencies and the number 13. This guy absolutely trolling. Or just a book of people I don't like. Measured already. We're getting to it. We're getting to it. Boston, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Chicago, Salt Lake City. That's what you get. A map of cities kind of mostly in order. I know they end up in Salt Lake City. This is a classic. These are classic Mormon style heads. This is the Mormon nose, the Joseph Smith eye. How to read the... All right, we can get behind this one. Appetite. That guy does look heavy. That guy does look heavy. Kenny T, thank you for the sub, buddy. For the 4 months of sub. Yeah, he does look a little penguin-y. Intellect, force, and appetite. Look at this bitch nose on the intellect guy. He can't win fights. But look at this absolute lack of forebrain and force. He can't win arguments. These are important things.
All right.
Revenge. Force. Wisdom of the owl. Yeah. Social idiocy. I thought that when he was a good husband. Flight Lieutenant Magumbe, thank you for the sub, man. Will I be measuring my head in meters? I'll be doing it in centimeters. Social idiocy. Okay. Apparently Julia Ward Howe. Oh, a sincere. I thought he was going to call her an idiot. Well, look, she does look sincere. She looks nice. I like her. I am sure man is spirit. Somehow I feel that man is matter. Look at those doe eyes and fucked up pupils. You know what? I'd rather be friends with this guy. This guy's going to have my back if shit goes down. This guy is going to be pontificating about whether or not fucking the French-Indian War was a good idea. I don't know. One for bicep measuring. That'd be funny. Ooh, if you have eyes in your head, go to the hospital. Oh, what? No, I'm sorry. That was foolish. That was a stupid joke of me. This is what we see ghosts with. Your mind's eye. Right up here. Get yourself some ghosts. All the signs of selfishness. A heavy, coarse lower jaw. A large neck. A large, thick chin. A projection of the muscles under the lower lip, causing it to look sullen. A thick nose. I'm feeling called out here on a few of these things. The nightmare core. Call that the nightmare core of the brain. That's all me. I know. I must be a selfish man.
A selfish man.
Heaven, hell, earth, or heaven, earth, hell, divine, human, animal. And these require no explanation. The pages are out of order.
All right.
You're right, the pages are out of order, whatever. Jacob McLaren, thank you for the sub, my big dig buddy. All right, and on to the last one. All right, cool. Then I looked up some other photos that were just not very helpful, frankly. And I found some, let me move chat box away, shrink my own stuff. And don't worry, I'll go to full screen for the actual head measuring. I just want to look at some of the stats. These all-important stats. So... actually, shit, I can probably just measure these. So, head breadth. The maximum breadth of the head, usually above and behind the ears. This is in centimeters. Let me bust out my... Nope, already got it out. All right. Let's unscrew this. I want to be... Why won't this go to... Okay, there we go. Millimeters. It's for carpentry. Well, the other ones I was going to buy aren't big enough. They were not big enough. So we'll go full screen, just chatting. And then maybe a little... some relaxing music. Oh, you can't do that? All right, well, I'll turn that off then. That stinks. Well, then we won't do that. But then we will go with the head measuring instead. All right. So, got my averages up. What was it? Head breadth above and behind the ears. Above and behind the ears. Dub City Savage, thank you for the sub, man. All right, 15.4 centimeters. Only a little above average there. Average 15 point... Or wait. No, a little larger than average, yeah. Okay, so I'm like in the 65th percentile. No. There's other ones. There's other ones. Don't worry. Don't worry. This was the one that's on the back above the ears. This is the head breadth. There's also going to be full sides and stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry. Jaegerface. Thank you, buddy. So my head breadth is 15.5 centimeters. HB for head breadth, so I'll forget that. Interpupillary breadth. Difference between the pupils of the eyes while looking straight ahead. There's spikes on this. I don't want to... 8.2. That can't be right. All right. Okay, interpupillary breadth, I am in the 99th percentile. Off the charts on that one. Face breadth. Oh shit, I'm not gonna do this one well. Face breadth. The breadth of the face measured across the most lateral projections of the cheekbones, zygomatic arches. The most lateral projections. I'm gonna fucking stab myself. The cheekbones. Oh, this is sharp. Is this the cheekbone? Too much fat face, exactly. Face breadth. 12.6 centimeters. That puts me around the 70th. Little over the 70th percentile, I believe. Face length. I think I'm going to do well here. The vertical distance from the tip of the chin to the deepest point of the nasal root depression between the eyes. So from here to here. To the deepest point. Mouth closed. Oh, that can't be true. 13.7, and 13.7 is the exact measurement for the 99th percentile. It's the exact point, 13. Damn it. All right, binocular breadth. The distance from the outer corners of the eyes, right and left. I don't like these eye ones. One bit. Wait, hold on. The outer corners of the eyes. No, that might be a little bit too much. Let's see. Binocular. Yeah, I fucked that up. From the outer corners of the eyes. Well, it doesn't matter if it's straight, as long as those points are touching the same area. That seems more right, based on these other numbers. Okay. So I am actually only... What was that? 50th? 14.7. Okay. Not too bad. No, that's wrong. That's fucking wrong. Is it this? Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. No, I guess I was right. 14.6. And that was my biocular breadth. 14.6 puts me, if I measured that right, I think I might have gone too wide in all seriousness. That's definitely the 99th percentile. But I'm pretty sure I did that one wrong. I'm going to call myself like 75th percentile there. I'm revising. I'm like that guy doing the phrenology test. He can make shit up. Why can't I? Breadth of the head from the right trajan to the left. Trajan is the cartilaginous notch at the front of the ear. From the cartilaginous notch at the front of the ear. I have to go to the back so I can even feel these things. Is that it? Is this it? Is this right? From the right, the trajan's cartilaginous notch at the front of the ear. It's not big enough to touch over there. I'll just have to use my fingers to... Feels pretty close. That feels pretty close. That absolutely can't be right. If the 99th percentile is 15.9 and I'm at 19.7, that cannot be right. Go to the other side, dumbass. That's what I was doing. No, this thing's broken. This chart is biased. I genuinely went into this being like, oh, the whole big head meme might be ruined because my head's not going to be that big. Fuck. 99th again. All right, here's my wait, what was the top one? I'm on number, I just did number 6. And so the top one, I need to write that down, the percentage. That one was like 70th percentile. Okay, so we've done six measurements so far. Head breadth, I'm in the 70th percentile. Interpupillary breadth, I'm in the 99th percentile. Face breadth, I'm in the 70-ish percentile. Face length, 99th percentile. Biocular breadth, 99th percentile. Bit region breadth, 99th percentile. And glabella to back of the head, the horizontal distance from the most anterior point of the forehead between the brow ridges to the back of the head. Is that right? This feels right. No, I've been zeroing it every time. Don't worry. Glabella to the back of the head. Ho ho! Not too bad on this one. What? I'm between somewhere between the 50% and 70th. No, I'm definitely closer to the 70th percent.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn it! I got it mixed up. No, that's definitely high 80s. I thought that was the 75% column. That's actually the 95 column. So I'm between the 50 and the 95, leaning towards the... Okay, I'm going to give myself an 85% on that one. Reminder to everyone, at 3,000 subs, I'm going to do a stream in full clown makeup. And I'll probably buy an outfit, too. I want to complete the look. The menton to the back of the head, the horizontal distance from the tip of the chin, menton, to the back of the head. Tip of the chin to the back of the head. Tip of the chin to the back of the... What the fuck? Tip of the chin to the... What part of the back of my head? What part? How big is that? This? The horizontal, this is the tip of the chin to the back of the head. Don't want to jump my chin out and give myself any more inches. Where do I go here? These numbers just can't be right. God, 99th again. Actually, they have to be getting pretty right. If I get a couple of 99s and then a bunch of like 50%, that wouldn't make sense. But if I'm hitting around 99 on everything... Yeah, well, I had to buy carpenter calipers because they were the biggest ones for a reasonable price. All right, what do I got? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm on number 9. Celian to the top of the head, the vertical distance from the nasal root depression between the eyes to the level of the top of the head. I got a good feeling here. I bet I can. But if I don't do well on this one, that means that I'm like a spurless man or something. So where's the top of the head? To the level of the top of the head. Oh, that's higher than I thought the top of my head was. Oh, this. Is that big enough? Oh, that's higher than the top of my head. All right, that's pretty close. All right, Celian to the top of the head. The male 99th percentile, no, the male 95th percentile is 12.4 centimeters. I am at 12.2 centimeters. So I'm going to say 91st. 91st. Number 10. The vertical distance from the midpoint, and I'm not putting 95. That was 0.1 less. Jump it, fine, 93. 98. No, I was not 98. Number 10, Stormian's top of head. The vertical distance from the midpoint of the lips, Stormian, to the level of the top of the head, measured with a headboard. Well, we're not doing that. That's pretty good. I don't think I'd... Yeah, my hair is going gray. All right. I am at 20 point... No, I think... Damn it, I think I moved it. That's close enough. Oh, I guess I didn't move it much. Okay. So this one, the 50th percentile is 19.7 centimeters. I'm only at 19.9 centimeters. And so I'm probably only like the 59th, 60th percentile. This is really just affirming that my head is fat. No, because I was 99th from like top to bottom too, I guess. The Chief, thank you so much for the sub, my big dig buddy. How long has this been happening? It's been happening for a while. We've been having a fun time here for a while. But really, 53 minutes, so not even an hour. And once we're done with Phrenology stuff, we're gonna finish up this season of 60 Days In. It seems like a good idea. Seems like a cool idea. All right, that gets me to...
All right.
Thank you, Rico Lime. Appreciate the sub, buddy. Or Jaegerface, thank you for gifting the sub. Keep forgetting what I'm on. 3, 4, 5. On number 11. Celian to back of head. The horizontal distance from the nasal root depression between the eyes to the back of head measured with a headboard. This one sucks. Oh no, this one's not too bad. What part of the back of my head? Horizontally, it says? Am I getting it? Oh, I am not hitting the right area. I was just going to the closest place that would touch. 21.8 and 21.4 is the 99th percentile. Another 99. This is discouraging. I thought I'd get some better numbers. I should have brought a banana. A banana for scale. Have we done a 23andMe? Yeah, it's just Neanderthal. 80% Neanderthal. Pronasal to back of head. The horizontal distance from the tip of the nose to the back of the head. Okay, so it's going to be a longer one of... Ooh. 23.5 is mine, and 23.9 is the 99th percentile, so I'm going to say I'm the 96th percentile. Fair. I like people being like, oh, that's fair. That's fair. We'll give you that one. We'll give you that one. Number 13. Maximum length of the head measured from the interior point of the forehead between the brow ridges and the back of the head. I already did one like this. Oh, yeah, this is sharp. This was a stupid one to buy. Oh, I accidentally changed it to inches, and I was like, man, pretty good number on this one. No, I hit exactly on the 99th percentile. Not exactly. It was 21.3, and I was 21.4. Sue me. The menton to the top of the head, the vertical distance from the bottom of the chin to the top of the head. I will use my slide whistle. This can't... All right. Well, that's not great. Another 99 percenter. Lower it? Yeah, let's lower it by a bit. That's way too high. Yeah, let's give me some good numbers. $25.3. 99th percentile is 25.5. Jesus Christ. It has to be head steroids. You fucking caught me. I'm on HGH. Only the skull kind. Head growth hormone. That's all it's been doing. It's the fucking head growth hormone. All right. Alphin Muffk, thank you for the Prime sub, and thank you Rubber Guard for the sub. Appreciate it. I'm definitely not cheating, but in the beginning, after I hit a couple 99s in a row, I definitely considered like, don't let them see what's on the number, and then just say that it's in the normal range. 14, 15. The vertical distance from the bottom of the chin to the midpoint of the hairline. That's pretty close. $22.2. Yep, another 99er. And the final one, the distance from the bottom of the chin to the base of the nasal septum. Ooh, nice and easy one. There's no way my jaw's that big. This is wrong.
All right.
Okay. Oh! 99th percentile is 8.7 and 8.7. You're grinding made my jaw massive. It probably did, dude. Probably did. I've learned that this area of my head is just fucking enormous. Gigantic. Well, so that puts me... Here's the list of all of the stats. 70th percentile, 99th, 75th. I put 70th, but I think I was skimming some off the top there. 70th, 99th, 75th, 99th, 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 85th, 99th, 93rd, 60th, 99th, 96th, 99th, 96th, 99th, 99th. So thanks everyone for the 2,000 subs for the Phrenology stream.
A remarkable specimen. A wonderful school.
Self-esteem be going. Lots of subs to read out. Yeah, I know. I should put my headphones back on so I can hear. Sorry, I couldn't really wear these while I was doing it. All right. Araheen, thank you for the 100 bits. Really appreciate that. 100 years ago, that head would have been pulled out of the general population and studied. You're not wrong. Studied for all the good inventions I was coming up with, no doubt. Jaegerface, thank you. Tachakness, thank you for the $5. Here's some extra support for that giant fucking head of yours. Appreciate it. I should just make this window bigger. This is very difficult to read. Nitsu, thank you for the sub. Bremnerk, thank you for the sub. Jacob McLaren, thank you for the sub. Alpha High T, thank you for the $5. Highlight of my day, thanks for the last. Oh, there we go. We got through them all. Fuck yeah. Nice. Put your fucking ear away. Hey, man, not cool. But in all seriousness, you just said I have the biggest head on Twitch. There's absolutely no way that I don't, statistically. Who would deign to challenge me, frankly? Who's the next biggest head on Twitch?
All right.
Reactionary, thank you for the... Yeah, it's probably Dick. It's probably Masterson, right? Yeah, Dick Masterson would be a good head off. Reactionary, thank you, man. Not just on Twitch, the whole galaxy. I'll have to, you guys are all suggesting, I'm going to have to pop over to their streams when I'm free and just see the kind of competition I'm up against here. All right. All right. How do you get your head through the hole in your t-shirt? I buy special shirts, is what I do. I buy special shirts. So we are going to watch the 60 Days In. There's 2 more episodes of season 3, which we're finishing. And so we're going to pop over to that. For people who just wanted to watch the Phrenology stuff, I'm going to end this stream and then immediately restart the other stream with a different title so that people can jump straight to the VOD. So don't watch the last episode. We'll see. If it's bad, we'll turn it off. But I like the ones where they do that. They do that where was everyone? So, all right. Be back in just a moment.